Descendants of some of the first Harlan Countyans have watched for months as their ancestors' grave sites slide closer to the river below.
The Wicks Howard Cemetery in Loyal will not hold up much longer. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers promises to fix the issue, but some who live nearby told WYMT's Caleb No they worry time is quickly running out.
Imagine knowing your ancestors' graves were slipping into a river.
We do not want to see our Revolutionary War hero washed into the Cumberland River.
Sharon Osborne is a descendant of Samuel Howard, a Revolutionary War soldier, widely known as one of the founders of Harlan County.
The demise of the graves is imminent.
For months, people who live in the area have watched the land sink farther and farther down the hill, waiting for something to be done.
Common sense tells you that this needs to be done.
The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers admitted a design flaw from a decades-old project is the root of the issue and has agreed to fix it, but the project manager says there are hoops they have to jump through first.
A court order is necessary to obtain a disinterment permit from the Kentucky Office of Vital Statistics. The U.S. Attorney's Office advised the Corps that a disinterment permit is needed and that they would go ahead and file for the order with the U.S. District Court.
An estimated $30,000 in federal money will pay to move 6 graves.
We're hiring an archaeology firm to go in there and do it by hand instead of the normal process, which would be just with a backhoe.
Not to mention another $3 million to fix the landslide itself.
I would hope that if something like this happened to me, that my descendants would want to see me properly buried and honored.
But time does not seem to be on their side, and with each rain, the land continues to slide closer and closer to the river. In Harlan County, Caleb No, WYMT Mountain News.
We are told the graves will eventually be moved to another place called Rest Haven, and there will be a marker designating the Wicks Howard Cemetery portion of the graveyard.